Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to another soft-spoken ASMR color with me. Today in this video, I'm going to be coloring Johanna Basford's Lost Ocean. It's been a little while since I filmed a coloring video. I only have 2 videos up on my channel. I've really been wanting to film for you guys. Unfortunately, I'm still working out the kinks of the noise level when I try to film and making sure there's not too much background noise. So I know I said I was going to try to post 2 to 3 times a week, which I do have the time for, but unfortunately I don't have the quiet time for right now, unless I stay up really late. So, like I said earlier, we're going to be coloring Johanna Basford. It's a little bit of a throwback. I remember when I first started getting into coloring, this was my first coloring book that I ever got. And I was really excited about it because everyone was going on and on about the Secret Garden and Enchanted Forest coloring books. And I was walking through an Urban Outfitters. I remember it was the first time I ever went inside of an Urban Outfitters, and they had this coloring book there. So I just wanted to color today for you guys. As you can see, I have my super tips lined up right here. They're in no particular order, so I'm really sorry if things being out of colored order bothers you. I just thought it looked more fun this way for this video, and they're gonna get messed up anyway when I start using them, so sorry about that. It was the first time I ever walked into an Urban Outfitters, and they had this beautiful coloring book, and I had never seen one close up, and I was just enchanted by it. Just the illustration, the creativity, and yeah, she's really one of the OGs. I also really liked how the cover was paper and was blank so that you could color it if you wanted to. I've never colored it just because I really like the way it looks blank. As you can see, it's a little dirty. But yeah, so Johanna Basford, Lost Ocean, an Inky Adventure and Coloring Book. Another really cool thing about this is that there's little things that you're supposed to look for on every page, and it's like a puzzle to see if you can find it. I'm not going to do that today, but if you guys are interested in me going throughout the entire book, maybe looking for all the different puzzles, you can let me know. I was thinking about doing, for my next video, I have a puzzle book, and I was thinking about solving some of those puzzles for you guys. I was thinking that could be relaxing to watch. So we're just gonna open it up. I'm not sure which one I want to do today, because this book is very complex. There's a lot of really complex drawings in here. So we'll see which one I decide to do. That's my name, as you guys know. But yeah, here are the hidden objects that you can look for inside of the book. 49 diamonds, 49 diamonds, 10 crowns, 10 crowns, 39 coins, 39 gold coins, 4 messages in a bottle, 11 diamond rings, 5 pocket watches, 3 magic lamps, 2 vases, 5 magic potions, 3 pearls, 3 daggers, 8 goblets, 7 7 gold bars, 10 keys, 9 pearl necklaces, and 34 anchors. Very interesting. I don't know of any other coloring book that has tried to do that since she did it. So here we have the introduction. I'll go ahead and read it for you guys. Introduction. Lost Ocean is an inky adventure beneath the waves full of enchanting illustrations for you to color and embellish. From delicate tangles of seaweed to coral reef gardens and sunken shipwrecks, there's lots to discover. Throughout this book, you will encounter curious octopuses, magical mermaids, and plenty of exotic fish, all waiting for you to bring them to life with color. And of course, it wouldn't be an adventure without some treasure. Scattered throughout the pages are treasures and trinkets from the pirate's chest. Can you find all the hidden objects? Very cute, very cute. I tried to color with colored pencils in this one because it's so thin. The art is very small. So for some of the illustrations, you need a very fine tip. And then I think for this one, I tried using markers. See which one I end up doing. There's some really good ones we could do. Oh, I like this one. It's a little bit complicated though. This one's nice. This one's very cool. I like this one. Oh, this one is absolutely insane. Look at that. That is actually crazy. That would take me days. Imagine if I tried doing that on this video. It would be 5 hours long. So this one's very nice. I think I'm gonna do this one. I don't even need to say anything else. I really like this one. I like how there's like these like sea flowers. Now I know this is under the sea, but I'm still gonna try to do some really fun colors. If you've ever been in the ocean before, you know that everything kind of takes on like a bluish sort of hue because you're in the ocean. And actually, the deeper you go, the more things lose their colors because you need the sunlight to be able to see color. It's like a scientific phenomenon. I wish I knew the technical term for that. My neighbor's dogs are barking. You might be able to hear that. I realized that it's pretty much impossible for me to film a video without my neighbor's dogs barking partway through it, or at some point. I have a dog that is right outside of my window that is quite loud and big. In my last coloring video, I realized that the box I was using to store my markers in was incredibly loud, and I also realized that every time I opened a marker, it was incredibly loud. So if it takes me a really long time to open markers, that's why, because I don't want to make a really loud noise because I had to sit and edit out every single time I opened up a marker, and I opened up probably at least 30 to 40 markers in that video, so it was quite the undertaking. I do enjoy editing though, which I didn't think I would, but after editing the videos for this channel, I've also been editing a lot of videos and just putting them on private, just to kind of test out my skills and get used to the uploading process. But just going through and listening to yourself for hours and making sure that you didn't make mistakes and trying to catch all of them and edit them out. It can be pretty difficult, so I'm glad that it's something that I'm able to do. I use iMovie. I don't want to keep what I do. I film on my iPhone. I have an iPhone 13, and I edit and upload through my iPhone. Or technically through my iPad. I airdrop everything to my iPad and I edit it from there, but I use my iPhone camera because it's a lot nicer. These markers are definitely not small enough for these really detailed drawings, but I'm trying as hard as I possibly can to make them work. I just got finished watching the first episode of Fallout on Amazon Prime, and I'm just like thinking about it because I grew up not playing the Fallout games, but watching other people play them because I never had the time to sit and play them. And there's so many too. But I still know about a lot of the lore because I actually played Fallout Shelter, the mobile game, which I know is not anything compared to the actual games. Trust me, I know. I've watched a bunch of people play them. Oh, there's one of the keys. But it was just still really cool to see the vault and see the vault citizens. I forget what they're called. But the people in the vault. And like the little blonde guy, the little cartoon blonde guy. I sound like I don't know anything about Fallout. I do. I just don't remember all the names of things because it's been a while since I touched that franchise. But it's really cool. I would definitely recommend watching it if you have a high tolerance for violence. It is quite the violent show. It's like non-stop violence, kind of. Which makes sense, it's Fallout. My stomach keeps making weird noises. I don't know why this happens every single time I try to film a video. I think this is every ASMR artist's experience. Can I call myself an ASMR artist though? This is my third video. I don't know. When can you call yourself an ASMR artist? How many videos in do you have to be before you can call yourself an ASMR artist? One thing I really like about filming these videos is I have to really sit with myself and think about things to talk about that are not my personal life and problems, which is really rare, like that I have a conversation like that, I should say, because I'm not really great with small talk. Like, I usually like to talk about very specific things. And I feel like small talk is very general. It's like, oh, like, have you seen this general topic, yada, yada, yada. And it's usually pretty unserious. And I feel like when people watch, like, a ramble, soft-spoken ramble like this, that's kind of what they're expecting. And I'm sitting sometimes, like, while I'm coloring, I'm like trying to think of like what I should say next, and it's kind of difficult. I've decided that for these type of things, I'm just gonna color the whole thing in because it is separate sections. But if I sit and try to color in all the separate sections, I fear we will be here all day. make these guys into rainbow fish. I don't know if you guys have ever read Rainbow Fish. Rainbow Fish is a story about a fish that has really shiny, beautiful scales, and all the other fish are like really jealous, or like, I guess like, yeah, I guess jealous is a decent word, but not in like a malicious way because it's a children's book, but they're like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, Rainbow Fish. And Rainbow Fish is like, oh, I want you guys to experience what it's like to be beautiful too. So Rainbow Fish starts giving his scales away one by one to the other fish. And then before you know it, Rainbow Fish has, I think, one scale left or no scales left. I don't remember. And then he's not beautiful anymore. But then I think it's revealed that he has, I might be completely butchering the story. If you know the actual story, you can go ahead and comment it down below. My brain is not working this video, I'm so sorry. But basically, Rainbow Fish has rainbow scales, and I want to make these fish look like rainbow fish. I always really liked Rainbow Fish too, just because my name, obviously you guys know what Luna means, it means moon, but Ishel means rainbow or rainbow goddess. It's also like fertility goddess and rain goddess and a bunch of other things. But mainly, not mainly, but also rainbow goddess. So growing up, I always really liked rainbows. I really like stories like that because I don't know, I liked The Giving Tree growing up. I really liked Rainbow Fish. I liked stories where the main character would like sacrifice things because it felt very like real. I don't know how to explain that better. Okay. So red, I should do orange next. So I noticed in my last video that there were a couple bigger ASMR creators that actually watch my video. So I just want to say shout out. I think that probably helped me in the algorithm a little bit, because the video actually, in my opinion, kind of blew up more than I thought it would. I know that, 300 and something views is not a lot considering some videos have, 20 million views, but in my eyes it is because it was my first ever video and I have not advertised this channel at all. I didn't even advertise it to my friends or family. So all of the growth I've had is completely organic. So I guess I just wanted to say thank you to those creators, and also thank you to every single person who watched, regardless of whether you're a big creator or not. But the reason I'm talking specifically about those creators is because I wanted to ask if any of you guys have tips for filming when it's quiet, or maybe you think I should just film even when there's noise in the background. The loudest thing in my house throughout the day is just my mom watching TV. And it's about, I want to say it's about maybe 20 or 30 feet outside of my door. So it's not super close. And when I listened back to my second video, where I actually filmed a little bit while my mom was in the living room watching TV, you can't really hear it that well, but you can sort of hear it. So it's like very faint. I was wondering if that's, like, what should I do? Like, what would help? Like, my door lets in a lot of sound. My walls are very thick because I live in a place where it gets really hot. So my walls are really thick. I think they're made of stone. And my window panes are quite thick as well, so sound doesn't get in very easily through my walls or my windows. But my door is letting in a lot of sound. So if you know of a way to block sound out of a door, I already have the rubber door stoppers. They're really long, and they go at the top of the door and the bottom of the door, and they cover the hole in the bottom of the door. But those like barely make a difference. It's definitely quieter, but you can still very much hear anything that's outside of my room. And then the bathroom is also right next to my room, so that is also a problem. So if you guys have any suggestions, I implore you to comment down below. Maybe some sound noise canceling that you've used, or maybe just if you think I should just maybe try to get my viewers used to the background noise. I know that there's a lot of creators that I follow that there's almost always background noise in their videos, and it doesn't bother me at all. I actually like when there's a little bit of noise in the background. It's kind of eerie to me when there's no extra noise at all. It's kind of confusing for my ears, like why isn't there any noise? So I personally don't mind it, but I don't know how my viewers feel about it. So if you guys also have an opinion, you can go ahead and comment that as well. These rainbow fish are looking really cute. But yeah, basically, I eventually want my channel to be a place where people can go for their specific thing that they enjoy about ASMR. Like, I enjoy dogs barking in the background, so I watch Luna Shell because in all of her videos there are at least a few dog barks. I recently got a dupe Stanley Cup, and it's actually right next to my markers. I guess I could show it to you guys. It's gonna be hard to see in this lighting because the lighting is meant for the coloring book, but this is it. I got it from Earthbound, and I can tell you, I used to work there now because I actually just stopped working there. Today was my last day, so I can tell you now, since I don't work there anymore, that I used to work there. Totally chill. Like, I didn't get fired or anything. I was just a seasonal hire. But yeah, this was $10 with my discount, $10. And I was like, you know what? I've never been interested in having a Stanley Cup. This isn't a Stanley, by the way. This is a knockoff. But it's great. It keeps my water cold. It's great. I hope those drinking sounds weren't atrocious. I might have to edit that out. My throat is making the weirdest noises of my life today. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a day today. I'm enjoying filming this video for you guys. I've been wanting to film, like I said, for a while. I want to release more than once a week, but unfortunately that just has not been possible, and it's very tragic. Because I know consistency is really important, especially when you're starting out. I know some YouTubers who start out and they release content like every day or every few days, and that is actually insane. And then their videos are like actually edited with like a lot of care and dedication. Mine, literally, I just edit out things that don't sound nice for the ASMR. I cannot imagine sitting and like actually adding effects and little words and little stuff, you know, when you're watching a video and there's like edits every single day. Like, I can't imagine doing that every day. It must take so much hard work. Another thing for me that's really hard about filming ASMR, and I'm not complaining by any means, but just for like one of the reasons I don't film all the time, is because my voice, I feel like my voice changes, and I have to like get my voice into the register or like the volume for a video. And if I don't sit and like practice and get a couple takes of my voice, I have no idea how I'm gonna sound in the final video. And it's just hard because I've only filmed a few videos. Some of them have been scrapped just because the sound quality or the lighting or something got messed up. Maybe I'll post them one day, but yeah, that's really difficult to deal with, and it's also really frustrating and demoralizing when if you hear a ding, it's because my fake Stanley is holding the markers in place, so sometimes they ding against the cup. But anyways, so it's really difficult when you've been working on a video and then you realize that it's just like not YouTube quality, or it just doesn't feel right. And then there's just some days where I don't feel like filming, like I don't feel like I can be in front of a camera. And I know I'm not even in front of the camera, like it's just my hands. But it's still me and it's still my voice, and there are some of my friends watching. So I don't want to like, I don't want to mess up, I guess. I want to be not perfect, because I understand that being perfect is impossible, but I want to make my videos as high quality as I can, because I don't have like really good equipment or like a really good microphone, but I can at least, you know, make sure that my energy is good. And I remember my first video, I was really low energy, and it still got a decent amount of views and people liked it and watched it, but I feel like it wasn't a really good reflection, you could say, of my general vibe. And it sucks because I usually have to film at night because it's a lot more quiet at night. Because during the day, especially where I live, there are these giant trucks that pass by like every couple of minutes, because we live right next to a yard. I don't know if it's like construction or like, I don't know, it's something for the city. And they have these trucks and they go in and out of the yard like it feels like every couple of minutes in the morning. I've honestly gotten used to it by now, but I would have to edit out every single time. And then there's also a lot more dog barking during the daytime, because at night obviously a lot of the dogs are inside or asleep because it gets really cold, so a lot of people let their dogs in. So it's just better. It's just better to film at night. And then also usually my mom is either asleep or out, so it's a lot easier. But I am a lot more mellow at night, and so sometimes my brain isn't moving fast enough to make good conversation with the camera for you guys. think about it though, and if I were to watch this type of video, which I've watched a lot of color with me's, I mostly watch it for the coloring, to be honest. That's honestly my favorite part. I like the sound of the coloring. There are a lot of channels where they don't even talk. They just color. And I thought about doing that, but it honestly felt weird. It felt weird just not speaking at all. And so I decided to speak. That is a really strange color combination, but I'm gonna go with it. You know what I was thinking today? I was thinking, I wonder if there are any ASMR drama channels. Like, there's so much drama on YouTube, like tea spill, tea sesh, like things like that. And I was like, I wonder if there are any ASMR drama YouTuber commentator people. I think that would be really, really funny. Maybe I'll be the first. No, I'm just kidding. I could never. I think having to cover drama like that would actually, like, make my soul wither away. People scare me, and I would be so afraid that one of the people I'm talking about would find my video and get sad or something, or angry or something. So, no thanks. I really thought these markers were going to be too fat, but they're actually fine. Because they have the fine tip. So you just use the fine tip. Durr. Durr is like one of my favorite expressions. But I only really use it for myself. Because it's really mean. So I only say it to myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's where I left my wallet. Durr. Silly. My grandma always says, it's silliness. It's silliness. It's so cute. I'm holding a couple markers in my hand just because I'm getting a little tired of like trying to shimmy them in and out of here. So I think it'll be better if I take a few out. Okay, which colors do we do next? Oh, this guy needs some color. I was thinking, how crazy would it be if I made like hundreds of color with me videos? Just talking about random stuff. At that point, it's a podcast, I feel. Like, at that point, it should have a name. What would I call my coloring podcast? Color Me Mine. Did any of you ever go to a Color Me Mine? I loved Color Me Mine. If you've never been to Color Me Mine, basically what it is you paint a ceramic thing. It could be like a mug or like a piggy bank, or like they had like little trinket boxes, they had little figurines, they're like all kinds of sculptures. And basically what you would do was you would paint it with, I think, glaze, and then they would cook it for you, and then you could come pick it up once it was cooked. And it was really, really fun. The people who worked there were really nice. I remember they showed me how to use everything. And I did it a couple times. I think I did it like 2 or 3 times with my mom when I was growing up. When I lived in almost doxed myself. I cannot tell you guys where I live. Spooky, spooky. Honestly, I trust most of you guys, but there's always that one weird person who then somehow figures out everything about me just by me telling them where I went to school when I was little. Let's just say it was somewhere in California. I don't know if there's Color Me Minds outside of California, but yeah. I'm like, do I want to make all of these fish blue? Every single one of them. Maybe I'll make like half of them blue and then half of them pink or something. I decided to follow this group on Facebook called Adult Coloring, and some of the pages that people color in there are actually insane. They're so well done. They have like shading, they have like depth and dimension somehow, even though it's a coloring page. It's actually stunning. I don't, people have so much time on their hands and they use it so effectively. I have so much time on my hands and I binge watch Netflix and YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I am a content consumer. That's why I made this channel, because I want to start being more creative. I also have always wanted to make a channel since I was a wee lad. Also realized, I know some people really worry about this. I didn't give my pronouns at any point in either of my last two videos. I go by she, her pronouns, or any. So if you can't decide, you just use she, her, or any. I don't really mind. It's not a big deal to me. And like out in the world, I'm a pretty tall person. I used to have really short hair too, so sometimes people would call me he, like if they saw me from behind. And I realized I literally don't mind at all. So that's why I say any. It's not that I don't respect pronouns, I just personally don't mind. Like it doesn't affect me at all. And I just randomly started coloring this leaf. I just felt like coloring it. I don't know why. It would be really aesthetic to color all of these little segments differently, but I'm just going to fill them in, just for time's sake. Because I want this to all fit into one video for you guys. Okay. The other day I was having a little bit of a crisis because I realized that I ran out of storage in my Google account, which is what I use to store most of my photos and videos. And I have 100 gigabytes. And it was telling me that I was out of storage. And I was like, this is preposterous. Like, how is this happening? I have an iPad, a computer, a phone. I have iCloud, and I have Google One. Like, I have hundreds of gigabytes of storage. How am I out? And it turned out that there was duplicates of so many of my videos across my devices, and I had to sit and systematically delete things off of everything, and it was really annoying. But I figured it out. also realized that my Google Photos was automatically syncing everything that I would film and everything that I would take pictures of. And so it was filling up super quickly because of that. And so I set it to only sync when I want it to sync. So if you guys have Google Photos or a Google one, just a little tip, make sure it's not on auto sync because your storage will fill up really, really fast. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to make this whole thing green then. Pretty much. I remember my old housemate, she used to have this coloring book that was fruits and vegetables. And it was really cute. It was just like a bunch of fruits and vegetables. I kind of want to find a coloring book like that, but at the same time, I told myself I have to fill up most, like at least 50% of each of my coloring books before I get a new one. To kind of deter myself from getting a new one, because it might just sit and collect dust. Unless I literally become a coloring channel. Which maybe I will. Maybe you guys just really love coloring and that's all you want to see. And if that's all you want to see, then that's what you're gonna get. Because it is up to you. If you love coloring and you want to see coloring videos, you will get coloring videos. I decided that I want to do like a unique idea every week, or every other week, and then a coloring video every other week. So that my channel still has coloring videos, because I know a bunch of you probably subbed for that, but also so that we can keep some diversity on the channel. And I also just have a lot of ideas I want to test out. It was really fun drawing for you guys last week. I don't know who, if any, returning viewers watch that video, or if any returning videos are watching this one, or returning viewers are watching this one, but if you have not watched, I have a previous coloring video to this one, and I also have a Procreate digital art drawing video. And I think they're both pretty decent. I would definitely check them out. If you like this video, you'll definitely like those ones. They're very similar. It's just in the Procreate one, I'm whispering, and it's a little bit more fast-paced. And in the coloring one, it's soft-spoken, and I'm coloring a different coloring book. But yeah, I definitely would recommend. Okay, cool. They're like slightly different. I actually like that. I think it's cool. want to make these red and orange. I think that would be cool. These two colors. I feel like when I'm first starting a coloring, I'm like not fully mentally like into what I'm doing, like I'm off in another universe. And then once I have been coloring for, 10-20 minutes, all I can think about is making sure that I finish my coloring, which is very fun because I kind of lock in. I think that's like most tasks, you have to do it for like 10-15 minutes and then you lock in. There we go. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. These lines are just kind of complicated and I kind of have to focus a little bit more. This community is also just really supportive. I feel like I didn't talk about that in my last video that much, but I got so many sweet comments. Like every single one of the comments I got, all 10 of them were very sweet. And I sort of anticipated that, but I didn't anticipate how very sweet they were going to be. Everyone was super supportive. No one had a single negative thing to say. It was actually insane. It was just really encouraging too. It just really made me feel very comfortable immediately with the space and with releasing my content. And it made me really excited for the future of my channel, which is a really great feeling to have after posting your first video. And also I got, like I said, comments from like pretty, in my opinion, large channels compared to mine. And they were, I don't know why I repeat myself, but they were really sweet, and that just means a lot, because like, it's like, it's almost like, like someone who's been doing something for longer than you telling you that you're doing a good job is like, it means a lot, because they know what they're talking about. Oh my gosh, if one of my favorite ASMR artists commented on one of my videos, I think I would actually die. I would die happy. Or if one of them like watched my videos regularly, I would be over the moon. Speaking of which, Goodnight Moon, that's my favorite ASMR artist. Her and Atmosphere. I really like Atmosphere. Eden's Garden. I was talking about this in my last video, but the chances that there are new people watching this video are very high. So, hello new people. My name is Luna Ishal. I am an ASMR channel. I know I haven't introduced myself until now. I'm sorry. I have a lot planned for this channel, mainly coloring content, art content, and I eventually want to do gaming content. I do a lot of soft spoken, and I want to do some more whispering videos as well. And if you're new, consider subscribing if you like my content and you want to see how my channel grows. And if you want to get notified about my videos, obviously press the bell if you would like. Up to you. And yeah, if you enjoy coloring videos or rambling or soft speaking, or you just like my ASMR style, then you'll like this channel. But yeah, for the new people who did not watch the last video, I shouted out a few of my favorite creators in the last coloring video. But yeah, so Eden's Garden, there are a few other ones that I cannot think of the name of. Oh, Igalia ASMR. I don't really watch her content as much as I used to, but I really like her cosplays. I think they're really cool. She had these Bayonetta videos like a while back, which is why I say I don't watch her as much anymore, because she released those a while ago, but I thought that was the most realistic portrayal of Bayonetta I had ever seen in my life. Okay. I think yeah, that's pretty. I also just really like fictional character ASMR. Like, I think it's really entertaining to see different ASMR artists take on different characters. I think if I give these ones a different color, that would be cool. Like if I do different colors on the edges, so they're not just all this exact same. I think that would be cool. Like that. Yes. I'm holding so many markers. It's actually crazy. Make it symmetrical. I was quite the perfectionist in my first coloring video, but now I kind of just want to have fun with it, you know? Because I was worried about it being unsatisfying for the viewer, but I get stressed out when I have to color perfectly. So instead, I'm going to try to color as well as I can. I don't know why that one Carrie Underwood song is like playing in my head right now. The one where she gets cheated on and she digs her key into his car. If you know, you know. It's stuck in my head. So random. That's why I can't speak, because I'm thinking of this song. I'm just looping in my head over and over again. Okay. Okay, we're almost done, you guys. We're almost done. We're almost there. I'm not coloring in the lines today. It's actually a problem. Okay. Some of my markers are a little dull. It's kind of hard to consistently color. I've also, since I've started my channel, when I watch ASMR, I've been watching to see how loud they speak. And a lot of ASMR is actually just kind of talk to the camera. Or like they'll talk softly. And I didn't even realize that. I thought that everybody was really quiet and like whispered really quietly. But that's not the case at all. And so I feel a lot better about like posting an ASMR video where I'm not necessarily super quiet the entire time when I talk. Also, if you're wondering why I'm sharing so much about my process and like the behind the scenes of my videos, or like how I'm feeling or all of that, it's just because I want to be really, really transparent from day one on this channel about my process, because I don't ever want anyone to think that, or I guess to think anything but like what's actually going on. I also realized that I love role plays so much, and I realized I could do role plays without my face in it. I would just have to do neck down. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers that do that. And I was seriously considering it because there are a lot of ideas I have that I think would be really fun. And I have a lot of like wigs and fun stuff. You wouldn't be able to see the top of the wig, obviously, but you'd be able to see it like past my shoulders. And it'd be fun to like put outfits together and things like that. So I might do a roleplay soon, because they're just really fun. I like the idea of pretending to be like a character, like acting. It sounds really fun. And it's also a good skill to have, I feel. I also feel like people like those videos a lot. And I want to make stuff that people will like. And that I also like. And I love roleplays, so it's perfect. Okay. What should his accent color be? Perhaps yellow. Yes, perfect. It helps that they're a duplicate fish, because I think if they were all uniquely different, I would genuinely be here all day. I would be here all day and all night till the sunlight. I'm not sure which color that is. I think it's purple. It might not be purple. It was not purple. It's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna make his eye green. Oh, his face was supposed to be yellow. Oh well. Okay. We are nearing the end, you guys. We are almost there. Okay. I think for the last part. Oh, I still have to color this. Let me color that really quickly. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's start with the first blue. It's pretty dark, so I think I'm gonna do the little bubbles with it. Does anyone listen to classical music anymore? I love classical music. If you like classical music, comment down below. I just love when people comment. Nobody commented on my second video. I was really sad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was really sad. I was devastated. I cried. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't. But I was like, man, I have no feedback. I have no idea how people received this video at all. Like, maybe they watched it and they thought to themselves, this is boring. But they didn't comment that, so I have no idea. I would prefer if you commented that. Although, that would be pretty silly to comment on a video that's meant to be for relaxation. Because I think that's the point. At least in my opinion. Things that are boring relax me. Oh, how do I do this? Okay. There's so many little details, you guys. There's no way. If I tried to color them with these, it would not work. Maybe I'll make like a coloring stream one day where I'll color for like 5 hours. I'll just color one of these with like really fine tip markers. I have some that could totally work for that. Okay. Next, blue. A beautiful blue. Very nice blue. Sometimes I'm afraid to mention YouTubers that I like because I worry that people will tell me that they're canceled and I won't know. Because when you're a fan of someone, usually you don't know about them getting canceled. Well, I guess that's not true. Sometimes you know. I've definitely liked a lot of problematic YouTubers and then found out that they were problematic and then been really sad and stopped watching them. Hi, Mimo. Hi. Okay, so my mom has this other cat named Mimo, and he's so cute. He's literally my baby child. And he loves to come hang out with me in my room on my rug. And he was in here for God knows how long, and I just looked behind me because I heard a breath. I heard someone breathing. And I was like, oh, okay, time to die. No, it's just Mimo. He's a stinky guy. I wish I could give him a bath. I don't know what, he like got something on him. Okay, that actually looks really sick. Like all different blues. Yay! Okay, now we just have to color in these little fishies and this. Oh, that's completely the wrong green, and you know what? That's fine. What color should we do? Maybe we'll do pink. Oh, yes. We'll do pink. And then we'll do blue on the other fish. I think it would have been cuter if we did all these little fish different colors. I really think I should have done that. Blue. Which blue do I want to do? This one. I really love this blue. This blue is really nice. I wish they had names on them. They don't. Okay. Yay! This is actually not finished. Okay. Wait. One more thing. Okay, I think that's everything. Yay, you guys. We finished. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really liked it, go ahead and leave a like. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe so that you know when I post. And if you'd like to see me do anything else, either coloring related, art related, if you want to see a gaming video next, or a sculpting video next, or anything like that, if you're interested, go ahead and comment it down below if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see, or any conversation topics. I was thinking about doing a Q&A. I know that I barely have any subscribers right now. But yeah, if you want to get to know me and you have a question, you can leave it down below and I'll answer it in the next video. Maybe I'll do that for now, just to start out and see how it goes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And sorry if this video was chaotic. My brain is in a very weird state today, but I think this was a really good video, and I really like this color page. I'm really proud of it, and it was really nice relaxing with you guys today. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye. Thank you for watching.